Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Extra from Team Extra, another one of my local matches for this past week or a couple days ago or day ago from this video being uploaded. And it is me running invoked branded despia, and then my opponent is pretty much running the same thing but with DPE, and I'm running it with Dragon. Another interesting mirror match. I ended up going 2 mirror matches tonight when it came to this. So we're going to imperm the DPE. We're going to branded fusion out. Then we're going to go ahead and go Albaz Tragedy. The pretty tragedy. Man, it just looks so good. Better than the common one. We're going to go to Lebellion. Lebellion effect catches a fat imperm, which is fine. We're still going to get the search off Tragedy for Albur. And if you remember, I started out with Branded Fusion, so I got free reign. We're going to go Albur, which you should have impermed that. Gonna called by the response, which I believe was a Veiler or a Joyous, one or the other. We're gonna go ahead. Yeah, it was a Veiler. I'm gonna go ahead and think. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember what she Ghost Ogre, Naverde. Actually, she still ended up stopping it. She stopped the called by. I'm pretty sure too. Okay, shuffle, vape, shuffle, vape. All right, she goes into Branded Dragon. Because she ended up getting rid of the she went Verde, Branded Fusion, got rid of the DP that way. She goes into Mirror Jade. She's looking around, trying to figure out. I don't remember what exactly she did. She's gonna get rid of Lebellion though, and then just swing down the Albert to get some damage on the board. All right, and as you guys will later find out, this is the match that went the time where it was in the bag, but time got pushed. But again, time rules are dumb. That's the only thing I'm really going to elaborate. I'm not going to go any further. So we're going to go Alistair. We're going to go Branded Fusion. And I believe with Alistair, I went ahead and grabbed Invocation as well, assuming she didn't stop it. I'm trying to remember. She's got Floor and Ecclesia on field. Oh, she floored my Alistair, actually, so I didn't actually Invocation. So we're going to go into my Branded Dragon. Then I'm going to use Branded Dragon's effect. If I'm not mistaken, I go into Mirror Jade, I'm pretty sure. Yep, we're going to go into Mirror Jade. I'm going to use Mirror Jade's effect on her Mirror Jade, I believe. Send my Branded Dragon because I'm going to go digging for Branded Red because that's like the best card you literally use because of what it does. So we are going to swing down that. I'm going to go to end phase. She thinks I'm going to let me resolve. She resolves her Mirror Jade. And I do not resolve mine. I choose to not use mine, so her Branded Dragon does not go to the grave. And then I get a Branded Red face down, which means I can keep playing. She goes to draw. Goes more. She Haunted Mansion my Branded Red, unfortunately. I had to double check on that, but I mean, I was just gonna add it to hand originally, but it does say that banish. So just because the word banish is on the card from grave, that'll do it. She's gonna lay some damage on me, get me down to 3. I'm gonna go Branded Fusion on my go. She doesn't really have any response for it, so I'm going to look, see what I got. Invocation. Oh yeah, I think she actually joyous my Branded Fusion now that I'm thinking about it because I would have thrown something out. So Branded Fusion was bait when I should have baited Invocation. But Branded Fusion, like, it works. It got those. Alistair, search the Invocation. Use Invocation again. If I remember correctly, I just ended up going on the Mechaba. I could have ended it or at least cleared it, but I was trying to not let her resolve that Branded Dragon's effect, unfortunately, because what I should have did is I should have popped it and then Invocation it out of the graveyard. But I unfortunately only run one Egastos, one Mech above it because my extra decks are really tight for this deck. But it's okay. We're gonna keep on playing. She's gonna swing down Mechaba. I was like, all right, cool. Look at my grave. Invocation effect. Alistair again. And then yeah. Alistair to invocation. I look at it, and if I'm not mistaken, I couldn't even do it because I only run 2 invoke fusions. I should probably add another one. The amount of times that I could make Caliga, unfortunately, and I am going to put Caliga in, is because Caliga is a fusion that I can get on the field and I can get rid of it for like Mirror Jade. So that ended up not working. I went ahead and just crashed Alistair into Branded Dragon just to go to game 2 because this player likes to push for time sometimes. But I mean, it happens. I get it. I don't think it should be a strategy. It wasn't her strategy, but it just happens. Unfortunately, that's why I don't like time rules. I think because most of the time it's usually like 40 minutes. I think that every time there's time rules, it should be 45 because usually when you're at like the 38-minute mark and the duel's not over, completely done, there's usually a lot of major shit going on, right? So I think that round should be 45 minutes for like regionals and locals and stuff. But I mean, hey, I don't make the rules, I just follow them, you know. And we're gonna do some shuffling, some fancy shit, some fancy shuffles. That little 4-stack. I didn't feel like doing the regional 10-stack shuffle because it takes too long. I'm gonna give it that fatty cut. We're gonna go into it. She's gonna go first. Actually, let her go first. So Alistair, invocation, links Alistair off for the link 1 light just to go into Mechaba. I remember this round because she's like, you gonna Joyce it? And I was like, nope, that's fine. So we're gonna go Theater of the Branded. She's gonna declare fusion on Dimension Barrier. I'll set and pass. I remember because she thought that was Alistair. So I Joyce that one. She's gonna Super Poly, and then we hit the same thing we hit the week before. Because I used Joyous. She Super Poly'd Alistair out, thinking that you can tag out Alistair to dodge for Joyous, right? So she'd still get Invocation, which is wrong. So, because this happened the week prior, and I had to remind her about that. And then she stood up and asked the rest of the store just what their opinion is. They also told her she was wrong. Remember, guys, if you Joyous Alistair and they Super Poly out, you're not gonna get Invocation because of Joyous. If it was like Effect Veiler, maybe. So she went into the Predator Plant version of Starving Venom. She goes into Ecclesia. She swings down my face down. Goes to my turn. We're going to go Springon's Kit. We're going to go ahead and try to do some baiting here. I baited it. She negated it. I Brand Fusion hand anyways just to blow the negate. We're going to go to Rebellion. Springon's Kit. Going to make Dragoon. Dragoon's going to pop. Going to use Theater of the Branded. I'm going to throw out Claritas. Or Dramaturge. Going to use Claritas' effect to drop to 0. She negated Dramaturge, but still I was able to just beat over the Ecclesia 0 attack with 2 monsters. So I was able to put 55 onto it anyways. They're going to go in the final round. The final round's kind of fast. But that's why I speed these videos up because no one's going to sit around and watch a 38-minute duel, like full-blown duel. I feel it. I mean, I do, but I watch a lot of stuff while editing and doing the YouTube stuff. So she's going to go Alistair. She searched for Alistair. I Effect Veiler the 1. She already had Invocation in hand, so she got the search, and then she had an Invocation in hand too, so she had to draw a pretty baller hand because it was an Alistair Invocation and it Meltdown. So I sat one, a T-set, little bone here. So she's going to go ahead and go Invocation because she keeps thinking I'm going to keep negating it. Goes out to Mechaba. She has 2 Mechabas now. Kills my Fallen Albaz. Starts laying damage on me because at this point there's only like a couple minutes left in the entire thing. I'm going to Gold Sark it. I'm going to Gold Sark for Courier. I'm going to use Courier's effect. Courier Fallen Albaz to hand. She is going to call fusion again because, that's a card. I am going to go Alistair. I'm going to try to search invocation. She's going to stop it. So she goes to swing for game with the 2 Mecha Buzz. I go Branded and Red on her turn during battle phase. And this is at the very end. Branded Red to Cletus and Dramaturge. And then Cletus's effect for a comedy because that's all I had left. So then we're gonna go ahead and fall on Albaz. She's gonna call fusion again. I don't know how she had 3 D barriers, but I mean I guess, right? Because top decking D barrier is a fucking card. So she's gonna swing down Fallen. She's gonna swing down Comedy, which is fine. That's totally fine. We're gonna keep it rolling. She's gonna get me down real low, and then you're gonna watch me pop off, and then it's gonna be time. So she imperms the Albert Branded Fusion because I had it in hand. Actually, no, I banished. I believe I banished Tragedy to get the Branded Fusion. One or the other. No, I was for Branded Red actually. Branded Red, Dramaturge, Albert, Masquerade. Dramaturge come back. And then we end up looking at this. And if I'm not mistaken, if you see what she's doing right here, she's just looking at Dramaturge the entire time. She's gonna swing down Dramaturge. I'm gonna imperm. She's gonna take 5. And there you go. It went to time. And your opponent takes a minute to read a card, and they know what it does. And it's 30 seconds left. It's probably gonna be time, but it's whatever, man. It was like my only loss. That definitely wasn't a loss because I would have my next card was a Red Eyes Fusion. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the usual content as well. My opponent after this opponent, I believe, didn't show up. No, I had one after this, and then my 5th opponent didn't show up. So I ended up getting a free win out of it. I mean, I'll take what I can get, But thanks for watching.